You're driving on the highway. Everything is moving smoothly. Then, without warning, traffic slows. Cars stop, horns beep, people get frustrated. There's no accident, no construction, no visible reason. And yet, hundreds of cars are trapped in a jam that seems to appear out of nowhere. How does this happen? And why do we always assume someone or something is to blame? Most of us assume traffic jams are caused by obvious factors: accidents, construction, reckless drivers, and sometimes that's true. But many jams form without a single culprit. Tiny differences in speed or reaction times can ripple through dozens of cars. Imagine a calm night highway versus a crowded rush hour. One small brake tap might do nothing at night, but during rush hour it can trigger a long wave of slowing cars, a jam without a visible cause. So what's actually happening? Picture dozens of cars moving steadily. One driver taps the brakes lightly. The driver behind reacts a little harder, the next driver even harder. That tiny ripple travels backward through the line. Cars far behind may come to a complete stop, even though nothing is physically blocking the road. Traffic engineers call this a phantom traffic jam. It isn't caused by a single mistake. It emerges from the system itself. On a multi-lane highway, the same effect can happen when one driver slows to switch lanes. The slowdown spreads across both lanes, creating a jam from no visible cause. Traffic jams get worse when cars are closer together. There's less room for error. A tiny tap of the brakes can become a full stop just a few cars back. This is why rush hour traffic is so much worse than traffic late at night. Fewer cars mean disturbances are absorbed naturally. More cars, and the same disturbance spreads rapidly. Imagine a single-lane road versus a wide highway. In the single lane, a small brake ripple can stop dozens of cars. On a wider highway with more space, it may never fully stop traffic. Spacing, timing, and reaction speed all interact to create complex patterns that feel mysterious. Our brains naturally look for simple causes. We want to point at a driver, an accident, or construction, but traffic jams are an example of an emergent phenomenon. They appear from countless small interactions. This pattern shows up beyond traffic, in crowds, financial markets, supply chains, and even online behavior. Misunderstanding this is natural. Our intuition evolved for immediate cause and effect, not for systems with ripple effects and chain reactions. Once we start seeing these patterns, we understand that many problems aren't about individuals. They're about the system itself. Understanding these patterns changes how we interpret everyday events. Traffic, habits, crowd behavior, market fluctuations all follow similar rules. Looking at the system instead of blaming individuals gives clarity and insight. Small interactions create large effects. Recognizing that allows us to make better decisions and avoid misunderstanding the world. When we understand systems, the world becomes less confusing. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to Mind Beacon for more insights.